So there's a lot of controversy going around about reaction channels. Mudahar and XQC got into it, but not only that, it's been going on for a while now, well, probably some years. There's a new trend that's kind of similar. It's like reaction shorts. I want to talk about the reaction shorts just because it's very similar in essence to this controversy that's happening in the media about reaction and like just copyright and streaming whole entire seasons of shows. A lot of us complain because we scroll through shorts or TikTok feed, Instagram feed, and it's just a video and then like someone just staring, and you see the comments, they're like, oh, bro is still staring to this day, Anyway, just so what do you guys think of low effort content? And also follow my Instagram, leave a like and subscribe. Let's hop into the video.
I'm trying to go get your medication. I literally walk up there, the lady on the phone is like, oh, can I have your last name? And so I give it to her. She's like, oh, okay, I'll meet you out there and I'll give you your prescription, right? So I'm waiting and she comes out and then she says, oh, is this for? And then she says my dead name. And I'm like, my name is Rylan. And she just looks at me. And then she puts the medication on the table and shuts the door and locks it behind her.
You know what the fuck's up, boo?
It's not out of hate when we say that people like this are odd, crazy, confusing, delusional. Can you please explain how we are supposed to see it any other way? Honestly, I was sitting there going through an existential crisis a couple of nights ago, and it made me realize my problems, first world problems, America, like we aren't going through the worst of the worst. And I know the death of content is in comparison, and we shouldn't value ourselves as compared to other people because there will always be people doing better and worse. But Lord of Lords, King of Kings knows, Jesus Christ, there's absolutely no way that our problems are that significant and we should be sitting there crying about these sorts of things. I bet a lot of us Americans are dissonant and hypocritical. I was really sitting there going through an existential crisis at like 4 o'clock in the morning, only to at some point realize, holy fuck, why are you sitting there engaging with such menial and like nonsensical things? Like, Joel, these things really don't matter. You shouldn't be so tantalized by this. And so, yes, she is being extremely trivial and hyperbolic, I guess. And there's no reason that anyone should sit there and respect someone who acts like this. Sorry, but you're an adult.
And this is why I use this abbreviation and not this one. ENBY or NB is actually a phonetic pronunciation of NB for non-binary. So then why don't I just use NB? Because NB originated from the Black community to mean non-Black. It predates the term non-binary. Because I'm white and because the Black community has asked us not to use it. So I'm gonna listen and respect that. It's that simple.
Oh my God.
This is completely ridiculous. As look at my skin color, look at my hair. There is no one saying NB. I've never heard that reference before this video. It makes sense as an abbreviation, but no, absolutely not. Now, overall, this channel is kind of odd. I have one more clip that I want to show you, and then I'm going to have a little discussion about that. And tell me if you agree in the comments.
This is one of the saddest videos I've seen in a while.
I gotta get the money first. I know. Let me see. I'm not doing it. I gotta get the money first. 2 pet pizzas.
To that piece of shit thief, f you, and I hope you get what's coming for you. That elderly man is just trying to make an honest living and provide for himself and probably his family. What a disgusting drag on society.
This is the one that broke me. After scrolling through this guy's channel for a while, I just couldn't wrap my head around the shorts that were like this. It seems awfully pandery. Now, of course, they're gonna say things like, "Oh, they were stealing, they hurt his livelihood." But in my head, in my eyes, they didn't do anything wrong. Of course, stealing is wrong. I'll take that back. Let me retract that. They did something wrong. Stealing is wrong. Don't steal. But they didn't hurt this old guy, and he looks completely and perfectly fine. He's not gonna lose his job because someone stole from him. It's in my head, it's completely ridiculous, and it's a pretty radical argument to sit here and act like somehow what these people did is ethically and morally charged to like attack this old guy. I mean, just look at the video. They straight up ran, and what did they do? We've heard so many pizza delivery people or food delivery drivers get robbed. Their car was stolen. The money was stolen. Their tips were stolen. We've heard all that, but we never really see them, the robbers or the criminals, just run up and take the food. In my head, this is really ridiculous. They ran up, they didn't take the vehicle, they didn't rob him for his money or anything. They just wanted some food. And so I can cut these people some slack. They didn't punch him, they didn't shoot him, stab him, slap him, beat him up. They ran up, saw him take out the food, took it and ran. Now, while yes, this is probably a scummy thing to do, I imagine that anyone who steals pizza is genuinely hungry, genuinely in need of food. Anyone who just orders food and steals it obviously can't pay, obviously doesn't have access to food. And I think it's a teen or a kid, something along those lines, because just look at how they interacted with them, how tall they are. It's not fair to sit here and curse these people, especially with how polite of criminals they were. In a video in the past, I had, we talked about some videos, some clips of robberies that went pretty smooth. At the end of the day, I guess that it's not really my place to judge, but I think that's what I'm trying to say about all the comments and all the people who reacted harshly to this last clip that I shared with you guys. Anyway, leave a like and subscribe. Follow my Instagram, please.